I got the Kavorka story.
My brain is
and
dead.
I can't think of anything else.
I'm toast. 3, 2. Is that right, Chris?
1.
What the fuck is Kavorka?
Kavorka. Kavorka is, again, the lure of the animal. Should I just pick it up where I left it up?
Please.
Tell us what it is, background of what it is.
Well, background of what it is the lure of the animal, okay? It's
From?
Well, I mean, it's from Seinfeld, but it's a real thing, though. I don't think that Seinfeld made that up.
So there's an episode on Seinfeld.
Yeah, and
Kramer.
it's with George. He's converting to Latvian Orthodox for a woman. And then Kramer goes to the church or whatever, and then one of the nuns there, or whatever, becomes infatuated with him just because he's out that way with women.
She's about to take her vows.
Yeah. Oh, she's about to take her vows, and he's if you've seen the show, Kramer's got his way with women, the nun. Wants to not even do her vows and revoke her vows basically because she met a man now and now wants to be with because he's got the Kavorka and they're like and then
he literally just like says hello to her.
All he does is say hi to her and then she's infatuated.
In the chapel and then he's like, Father, I don't know what the fuck I did.
Yeah,
like, help me,
and he's like, and the elders are like, oh, the Kavorka, you got the Kavorka.
Okay.
Anyway,
so that's Chris's persona.
And, so anyway, so this girl, like I said, so I was able to
help me.
So I was able to, have the success sexually with this girl that I kind of wanted to have.
Was it as good as you thought it was going to be?
It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was something that.
What's her name?
Well, we're gonna hold that one off. But anyway, so we're at Monroe's. We're at Monroe's one night. The girl's there. Yep. Chris is there.
Melanie.
I don't think she's ever really met Chris before. I don't think she'd met Chris before. So I'm sitting at the bar with her. Chris walks up, in his Chris way. We're at Monroe's, so we're just, we're like, it's the end of the night. It's
Were you
later in the
BFFs
night.
at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're at the end of the night, and it's so we're all getting wild and stuff in there. And he walks up and he says hi to her or whatever. And like she, I didn't think too much about it. She watched him.
Not the time of day though. It's like
the night ends, whatever. We go home, anything. Not 36 hours later, almost back. I think in the same spot. We're back out again or anything like that. She's all over him, just on it. And it's just like, you know what? Like, tells me she's like, feels something she's never felt before. Anything looking at him, like,
Mojo.
just like insane. Like, just like, that's the guy I have to be around.
Yeah.
I need to be with this guy.
Wow.
She's like, you're like, okay, but like, you're, this is, you're not really like, but he's got this, and I don't have this.
You're okay.
What was it? Rita, you know what it was.
Well, I don't know. I think she said I was too old or something.
Oh no!
I don't know.
You're DILF. You're DILF. You're fine.
It was something like I
You're
just
2 years
basically
older than me.
I didn't have it and he had it,
I
and
think
she
she's
wanted
the same
it.
age
She
as
didn't
him.
want what I was giving anymore. Okay, so she
But I
literally
don't sleep with
switches
her.
to him. You didn't sleep with her?
Do you have a bigger horn than him?
I don't know.
Who's got the bigger horn? No.
They never horn measured.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was the first time that happened, and it
Reed's
wasn't the last
tall,
time that
so-
happened.
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
the main point
I'm
is that
6'2".
that shit kind of
I am
happened.
6'2",
That shit
I'm
happened
putting
a
that-
bunch of more times after that. That was just the first one.
With the same bitches.
Different girls, but same,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
same
same
idea.
thing.
Where they
Wow.
moved from me to him, or anything, or he
Because
got
of
a
the
girl
Kavorka.
was-
Is
or
that
I
the moral
couldn't
of the
get a
story?
girl.
But
The Kavorka's
He's
there.
got the
Out
Kavorka.
of
It's the lure of the animal.
context.
I feel like I used to have the lure of the animal in the town.
Out of
and
Do you,
he
do you
context.
didn't.
think it was, I want to fuck Rita, I want to marry?
Nah,
Well, I am
I
not-
think they
actually,
just
listen.
wanted to be near Chris.
Listen,
he didn't
listen.
have sex with that first girl, I guess. I thought he
I'll
did.
tell you that. No,
But I think you did. Okay,
I
yeah, you
did.
did. What are we talking about then? I know you
but I'm
did.
saying-
Are you
I'm saying
Eskimo
this.
Bros?
I'm
Yeah,
saying-
like a bunch of times because of the Kavorka.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I tell him, I say, you like good food?
Yeah.
You like good wine?
Yeah.
Do you like to slow dance in the living room?
Yeah.
Put some good shit all the way? Yes. You smoke pot? Perfect. See you there.
That's your checklist?
Well, kind of.
That's what he says to them. Oh, he
Well,
literally
so-
says
How's
those
that not
things out loud to
aggressive?
them.
That's pretty aggressive.
No, but it's like
He
good
says them
food,
out loud to him.
but
There's no, like, secret
I'm
list.
Nice, though, but I'm nice. I'm nice about it. I'm not like, hey, we're gonna go home and I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you
Okay,
tonight.
okay.
You know, Reed is, I'm gonna go home and fuck the shit out of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And
that.
that's
That
it.
works sometimes
No,
too.
but it works sometimes. It worked when I was 18.
Yeah.
But now I'm
Yeah.
like, like.
I had to
you know,
revamp my whole operation after he got came to town because I couldn't do my thing anymore because I didn't have the work
So
anymore.
back to-
I had to
so
go back to the drawing board.
So
I had to
context.
shut down and
So
retool.
context now.
I'm having a hard time looking at the camera. I
So-
instinctively just want to look at Coda and make sure he thinks it's funny.
Context now. Rita's been around a long time before me.
Years.
Long
Years.
time.
Been around Colony, Montauk, back.
World War II, World War
Yeah,
I.
really.
Literally, he
Long,
like a
long
Nam
time ago.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like he liked Nam.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Shit was sweet.
But I come in now, and I didn't know anybody.
They've had the old bull. Now they want
That's,
the
it's
young
literally,
cat.
it's like that.
Like
Sam.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! That's what it is. Yeah.
That's it.
You know,
They've
I
had
had
the
the
old
old bull, but now she wants the young, and then she grabs me by the genitals. Shut the fuck up! You know, it's like, oh, I did, but I didn't know Reed, so I met Reed
Yeah.
the first time. First time I ever met Reed, he came in to Cucina with this espresso martini syrup.
Yeah.
And I was working there on a random day, right in the beginning of me.
He just
working
walked
there.
in with it like this.
And I didn't know that he was the guy. I didn't know he
I
was
did.
the bar guy at Datura who was part of our umbrella. So like, he came in and like.
It was
oh,
a, it
I'm
was a
running-
toasted caramel syrup.
I run the, you know, I run the fucking, I run the bar at
remember.
Datura.
Exactly.
You know, I want to work with this syrup to do espresso martinis. Can you make me an espresso martini with it? I said, yeah, sure. Boom, make it for him. Put it down. Oh, this is great. This and that.
Which that's been my drink of lately.
Espresso martini?
Well,
Yeah,
fuck
it's-
you,
it's
man.
the
I know it sucks
hottest.
on the
I'm gonna
bar.
tell you to go suck a dick.
That drink,
That's fair
that drink
enough.
fucks. It's a classy
drink
Red Bull
fucks?
vodka. It's a classy Red Bull vodka.
A classy Red Bull vodka.
Oh, fuck you, Chris. What are you drinking?
Vodka water.
Blue Long Island?
No. I ID people when they order Long Island iced teas at 11 o'clock at night, and I say, I know you went through 3 bounces with your ID. If you order a Long Island iced tea with me at the fucking bar, I will stop the 16 people I'm making drinks for to check your ID and tell you, sorry, bro, we don't make
Get
that
the
here.
fuck out.
And I give it that.
Sorry,
I
bro,
say,
we don't make
"There you
that
go,
here."
Vodka Red Bull. Have a good night, dude. $16. And like that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
Vodka, and it's the easiest thing. It's like an espresso martini. Easy.
What?
Give it a
Long
shot.
Island? Yeah,
Oh,
opinion.
I'm saying espresso martini.
Oh,
easy as fucking cake.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Wait, then why fuck you?
Because it's just too much.
But it's easy.
It's a good
It's like
one.
people
Yeah,
ask me mojitos.
contradicting
You can't say
your
both
whole-
of those
I know,
things.
you're
But I'm gonna
contradicting
tell you
yourself
this,
there.
Hold on, I'm not
It's
getting.
like-
I'm not getting one at Cucina. I'm getting one if I'm going out to like a steakhouse or something like that.
Yeah,
What are you trying to say
Okay.
about Cucina, dog?
But
Yeah.
listen, like you say 11.
I'm saying
you say 11.
at a 12 o'clock rush at night. I'm not calling over for an espresso martini.
We could
So
probably
you
just
have-
permanently turn
you
the
know-
settings down on your microphone,
You know,
and then I wouldn't have to do it
So
after.
Nick, do you know how many people at fucking 11:30 rush? 4 fucking people deep. You got bottles of people with the lights and everything coming out. Dom coming out. This and that. You have these fucking, and I hate to call it. I hate bachelorette parties.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna use
The
this.
worst thing in all of the land. Because I told you, from 9 o'clock at night on Friday and Saturdays to fucking 10 o'clock, you get fucking
Yeah.
12 top, and it's fucking, they're setting up the table, and I'm looking at the
friend's
table.
getting married.
I'm looking at the table. I'm looking at the table, and they got like all white linen on it, and all these crowns, and this and that. And I go, "Is that a bachelorette party right there?" And they go, "Yeah." I go, "What fucking time do they come in?" 9:30. I say, "Perfect." How many? 12. Great. I watched the server walk over. So at 10 o'clock, our kitchen closes.
Yeah.
At 9:30, they
Jesus.
sat. They don't get drinks in until 9:50. Okay? So at 10 o'clock, we're supposed to take all the tables and chairs out of my place.
Yeah.
Gone. So 10 o'clock comes, I'm screaming at the bar backs, yo, get these fucking chairs off the bar.
Yeah.
If they're not fucking eating right now, get these fucking chairs out of here, because in 15 minutes, I am fucked, bro.
Yeah.
And literally, their drinks will come in.
And hold on, just so that the people watching that aren't from this business understand, the reason for getting the chairs and tables out of the restaurant is because the place is packed full of people.
It's
And
a
it's the
nightclub.
only way that you can get to and from the bar to order a drink, you know, for the sake of like
Responsible.
flow of people.
No sponsor, dude.
They try to get all the tables and chairs out before it gets too busy. So that's what he means.
Yeah.
They're not
So-
just snatching chairs out
Oh,
from
no,
people
no, no,
that
but
are sitting in
and,
chairs.
and I tell the people, if they're waiting for food, and listen, the kitchen will stay open later if they have to, because you'll have those 9:30 parties that come in, and 6 of them come in, and then the other 6 will straggle in after. Mm-hmm. They'll have their order in at 9:55.
Yeah.
Their food won't come out till 10:30, which sucks.
Yeah.
And it sucks for the bottle service part too, because management's trying to get everything set up because we want to make Cucino and Palm Beach Island a Miami instead of going to Miami.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to have that Miami experience with the lights and the smoke and the loud music and the party without driving an hour and a half down south.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it saves a lot because people that West Palm's a destination spot, dude. Mm-hmm. I would vacation in West Palm when I was from Long Island. I didn't even know what the animal was. Like I said, I didn't even know what the over the bridge was. I thought Bradley's was the point of the water. Like you're gonna work on the water. Like, all right, you go to Bradley's. Like that's what I thought it was, instead of going over the bridge.
And at the point that Cucino's at now, they've even seen people coming up from Miami to rip it at Cucino,
and
right?
Fort Lauderdale, and people at Jupiter, all over the place. Mm-hmm. You get people like the socialites from New York that come down here and like, yo, listen, I saw a story that Michael Jordan was there the other night, and like, I want to be there. I want to do that. And then you get those big dick swinging people and swinging dick people, I call them, like
dick slingers.
Dick
is what this podcast likes to call them. Watch out for our merch coming soon. We got Dick Slinger t-shirts coming very soon.
And
shout out Bowery Boys merchandise and
Birds Aren't Real.
Birds Aren't Real. If he ever watches this, I hope he does because he's probably
we're open to sponsorships.
But no, we won't have them in front of us.
No.
But we aren't sponsored by anybody. Anyway,
Reed, I want to ask you one question. Hold on, I know.
I think it's important.
Finish. Wait, I'm sorry. Cucina.
What was I talking about?
I don't know what you were talking about. Talking about dick and
you talking about
people from Miami coming up with big dicks that you like or something?
Coming up from down south. I was trying to replicate the Miami vibes.
So yeah, we made this place like a Miami, and like I want everybody that's sitting at the bar in front of me or the bar to be gone when the service is over. and bachelorette parties come in, and I sit there, and it's a fucking nightmare for me because working service, and like, thank God I have people that are around me that will help. But like,
I'm not around you. What are you looking
you get 12 fucking different specialty cocktails at 10:15, and I'm 5 people deep in the bar. Fuck bachelor parties. Please don't come to Cucino. Shout out Datura. Talk to Tyler, and you'll be fine.
Email Tyler at standardbowery.com.
But Cowboy Tyler really will take care of everybody there.
We will put Tyler's email in the description for all bachelor parties that don't want to see Chris. Because Chris does not want to see you.
And bachelor parties, don't talk to my woman at the bar, please. That's it.
Wait, so you work with your woman at the bar?
Yes.
How is that?
How is that going?
I feel like we just got a little sneak peek of how that goes.
So, how does that go?
I mean, I think with her in the sense of checking out the door, which a lot of people don't.
Checking out the door meaning
you check your personal shit at the door.
So like pretty much like we've been friends for
like Training Day. You ever seen Training Day? Like that for opening scene. That's what you. That's it. Or something like that.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah. It's like, oh well, that's PCP, buddy. He said it's PCP.
Yeah, don't ever wear that wedding ring to work.
They
see that?
I thought Dust was another movie. I was like, I didn't see that
in the car when he stops
Dust?
in the middle of the
That
intersection.
is not a movie.
In the middle of the intersection, he's like, you're going to fucking hit this right now.
I know what you're talking about.
And then the car starts on him, and he puts the gun out. Denzel,
not sure if that scene pertains to
what
we're talking about.
Actually, in that movie, like, he's a fucking gay.
What was the correlation?
Well, it was the wedding ring thing where he's don't bring your. I forget what we were talking about.
You said don't bring your work in.
Yeah, don't bring your. That's right. Don't check your personal shit at the door. Like the wedding ring thing. Yeah, take that off because the people inside will rip you to shreds or something. I don't know. Bachelor party.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
But a lot of, and I know, like even like a lot of cops and detectives, they don't wear their wedding rings out because they don't want their perps to know that they're married or anything like that. Because that's just one thing of ammunition they can use to psychologically fuck them up.
What are we talking about?
It's like finding one common interest with somebody and then running with it for 1,000 miles. Like if I know something about you that you don't want me to know about, I can run with it, and you would feel some type of way about it because
I did masturbate in the ocean.
Yeah. But I still want to know if you got a UTI because
I'm just a masturbate in the ocean. What's that song? Is that a song, right? That's how.
I'm masturbating in the ocean.
That song.
Yeah.
That's a song.
Masturbation in the ocean. That's a song, man.
I like
our DJs play that.
You know me. I got the sneak song.
You did too. You masturbated.
You
in the
can
ocean?
find me down in the ocean. Whatever. Yeah, you know that song. That's the song. Yeah.
But back to what I was saying. Check it at the door. So with me and her, I've known her for years. I've known her for just close enough to as long as I've been working at Cucina.
I'd say you've only known her for a year.
For years.
Nah.
Years?
That's incorrect information.
Years?
Nah. Are we talking about Jess?
Yes.
You've known her for a year.
A year?
Yeah, 1 year.
I don't know who to believe here.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna contest like I know for
I'm
sure.
a third
but
party here. I have no clue.
We've had conversations.
we can definitely get
years
to the
ago.
bottom of it.
We can call her right now. Do you have a capability to make phone calls?
Oh my God, this is about to be a new segment
No,
on
no,
this
no,
podcast
we won't.
called FaceTime or Fuck Off.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
You got
face.
her number?
No.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I think definitely has a number.
I've known her for years.
Chris doesn't
You've
want
known
to
her for like
FaceTime.
6 months.
I'm getting the stare right now that Chris does not want to FaceTime her. But
But the
Stay
people,
tuned.
do the people want to
FaceTime or
see?
fuck off.
What I'm saying is this.
Do the people want us to FaceTime?
What I'm saying is this. You've known
Ryan will
I've
get her
known
on the
for
phone.
years because we used to say nice kid.
Oh, Alex Gregory?
Yeah,
Who's that
okay,
Alex Gregory?
okay, hold on.
Can we talk about Alex Gregory?
Let's regroup for
Alex,
1 second. I
Alex-
can really put a nail in this timeline for a second.
Alex
I've
Gregory.
been tattooing
Time
for over a
lost.
year now. And
Before that, when you were
and
the
you
GM
knew
at
Jess
Cucina.
when we were at Cucina together. And
and
I was
I
at
never-
Lenora's for almost a year as well. So
And
it's
I've-
been like almost maybe 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And I've never
For sure,
pursued. I
without a
never
doubt.
pursued in the beginning because we worked together and I respected the fact that she was in her own shit.
Yeah.
But I've always reached out to, and I've had conversations with Pete on Tuesdays when we were drinking wine.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was told to,
Confidential.
kind of confidentially back off and let it rock. And then the last time she came in
Wait,
I'm confused.
after COVID,
okay.
So,
you know the story, Reed.
look, I think I was part of the story.
Chris has known Jess
Now I don't
for a long
feel
time.
like I'm part of
for
the
sure.
story anymore.
Verified.
So it was. When did the spark start flying?
8 months ago.
Valentine's Day.
Because
Valentine's Day.
oh, I love that date.
Yeah.
I'm a Valentine's Day.
No,
are you guys,
there-
are you
wait.
guys, are
So
you guys
you want to hear the
Valentine's
story?
Day guys?
I'm going to
The
tell
sparks
story.
were only flying from him for a month before that. And then her
Yes.
sparks continued or began to fly on that day.
Is that like a metaphor for something?
That's a fact.
Well, I think it was before that because she hung out with my mom once, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then we went to Pete's.
I also
for
think that
tattoos.
I was the
Remember?
integral.
Yeah.
I think I was an integral part in this also.
Oh, you were his wingman?
Yeah, because
He's
he.
not my wingman.
Yeah, I was because
Not a-
you.
You
had
guys are on a
to-
team.
Not
yeah,
my
we are.
wingman.
We are a team.
You
at
guys both
this.
have the kielbasa.
We were both a team.
Kielbasa.
We were both a team for this because that day he went to bring her flowers, but used my car to get the flowers.
Oh, wait, what?
And if I hadn't had a
Well,
car,
sorry.
he might not have gotten those
Oh, I
flowers.
would have got him either way, but it's,
Well, you never know.
so that's how the story goes.
Ipso facto, we're both dating her.
I'm your boss. So, dodgeball.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm so enthralled in this story. Keep going.
Roll.
That's a big ass word,
That's
right?
a
You
great
didn't think
word.
I had that in my system.
it's a nice
I
word.
kind of go. I
It's
kinda,
the pole duster.
The cum collector.
Come collect.
Come collect. Was that the one?
I think so. I don't know. I
That-
can't remember. I'm not
it
sure. But it
rolls off
sounds
the
like
tongue.
it was.
So what happened was. So
It's a
what
pretty good guess,
happened
though.
was. Is
What had happened?
what had happened was.
Oh my God.
I'm on another planet.
It's the wildest episode.
So,
we've ever had.
we're at work and, kind of just chopping it up. And,
How you
know,
doing?
I'm throwing out there, not too overbearing, but, kind of, throwing out there, hey, let's go get dinner. Let's go do this. Oh,
In a dating way or like a
No.
friends
Oh,
way?
no. dating way.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Now we're okay. Yeah. So look, he asked me because I known this girl a long time. Okay,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
this
yeah.
girl a long time. She was best friends with my ex girlfriend. Remember the one I said?
The one who abused you.
Well,
Where is the
the one I got the
timeline?
tattoo to go show. That's what we were talking about. The one that wasn't very nice to me.
No, you said abuse.
I did not say that. But
You, Reed, you looked at me in the eyes and
No,
you
she
said,
said-
and you said
Definitely
you never gave me shitty compliment.
Yes. Okay, that's what I said.
It
Yeah.
was a cry for help.
That
That's
was
abuse, Reed.
her best friend.
You were crying when you told me that.
Okay, but yes, that her
It was
best friend.
offset.
Her best friend. So I've known this girl for a long time.
Okay.
Chris says to me,
Danger.
He says,
Danger.
"Hey, this. Meanwhile, this is peak of the Kavorka.
Okay.
Peaking hard with Kavorka right now.
Literally, chicks on your cock everywhere. Everywhere.
I'm
yeah.
me, him.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, the Kavorka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes, so he's like, he can point to any girl with eyes closed, and they would be just melt with it just to talk to him. Okay, he's
And
peaking
he's only got 5 kills? How is that possible?
Yeah,
There's a goddamn lie,
It's a rule
Nick.
of,
Okay.
a rule of 5,
Okay.
dude. Multiply that by 5.
3 kills.
Or 10.
3 kills.
So he's like, I think I like Jess. I want to like pursue that. And I'm like, dude, look, okay, the way you've been operating for the last is just like, okay, picking out a girl, taking it down, and then just like separating entirely. Okay,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
listen.
and I'm like, okay,
How much points does
watch
the
It's
Kavorka?
Always
How
Sunny?
much points does the Kavorka put on
Wait,
you? 2 points.
quick question.
So if you're 6, are you an 8?
Do you watch
I mean,
It's
like,
Always Sunny in
the
Philadelphia?
Kavorka is on its own thing, man. The Kavorka is just it doesn't. You point, it doesn't matter. The Kavorka is insane.
Do you
100%
watch It's Always
success.
Sunny in Philadelphia?
yeah, I'm the guy, the little guy.
Charlie.
No, I think he means Danny
Fred?
DeVito.
You gotta pay the troll
Yeah,
toll if
yeah.
you want to get in this boy.
Yeah.
Lord. You
Look,
gotta pay
So
the
anyway, he's
Keep going.
asking me.
Big
He goes,
fan.
look.
Dennis
He's
is-
like, I think I'm gonna go
Dennis
after
Rumble.
Jess. I'm like, okay, man, cool, but guess what? I've known Jess a long time. This is not a girl you just do that to. Okay,
Yeah.
if you do this to this girl, you're gonna make a bad name for yourself in town because she's established in town.
Yeah.
And you might make a bad name for yourself at work. Okay, it's gonna be bad. You have to be 100% sure that you. And he's like, well, no, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm like, well, if you want to, yeah. And I'm like,
That's probably
I'm
exactly
like,
what it was
look,
like.
you have to.
Was it?
I'm like, if you don't, if all you want to do is sleep with this girl and move on. Yeah, if all you want to
No,
do is
very
sleep with
well.
this girl and move on, don't even bother. Don't even talk to her. Don't even say anything. Move the fuck on to the next one. And he goes, well, I think I do want to do that. I'm like, well, all right. If you really want to do that, then that's the way it's going to go. You cannot do this, Kavorka
Right.
situation that's been happening, last all year now.
You have to hand the
Gotta
torch
hang
over.
up the
gotta-
robe.
You got to hang it up.
Yeah.
You got to put the garlic and the onions around your neck, and then you got to go forward. Okay.
Yes.
So
Did he put it away?
yeah, he did, and then he did. So he was like, "Okay, I think I want to do it." So
Yeah.
okay, he'll go for it. And then he did. And then he chased and he pursued, and she withdrew, and he pursued, and he pursued, and she withdrew.
So back to me.
And
It was cat and mouse. Was it
Yeah.
a game of cat and mouse?
No, cat mouse.
yeah, he
It's
was
not
more
cat
cat and she was mousy, but but eventually,
And by the
eventually
way,
the cat
for
gets the mouse.
For the reference, I really like cats. I'm a cat guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Butters. That's my dog. The last of the Meekans.
What's your cat?
Shout
Last
out
of the-
Kidders.
Yo, Kidders. But yo, shout out Butters. Last of the Meekans.
The
You are the Meekans.
Shout out Sauerkraut.
Yeah.
And
Sour cream.
Sour cream, bro. Sauerkraut, cancer guys. But shout out Butters. No, he's got a cancer cat. And he wants my cat to hang out with them, and I don't want them to.
No, I heard the cancer's
Yeah.
contagious, isn't
That's
it?
it. They lick
Yeah,
each other.
through saliva.
So
That's
anyway, that's what
fucked.
I
happened.
know.
So,
Imagine if it was like that for people.
I
So-
say it all the time. I know. It's
I can't look at him.
So what the
Everyone's just walking around
a whole
with
other episode.
genital
we discussed
cancer.
that. Yeah. Oh, horrible.
so
It's
with
fucking
the,
dust and
so
poles.
with the
Yeah.
lady, here we go. Pull dusties.
Yeah.
So
Shout
when
out
did you
Nick.
hit it off with your lady? When did you
Valentine's
know?
All
Day.
right, so listen to this. So,
He was chopping at the tree
when
for a
she
while.
came back after COVID, she came in and I was very
Do you have antibodies? Are you vaccinated? Okay.
never in my life.
Did
I
you ever
don't
even
know.
consider
No,
any of those things?
I'm 6 for 6, negative text.
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 Negative text too.
I'm
Damn,
6 for
dude.
6, negative test, Marlboro Light, vodka, wine,
Wait. What's happening?
undisclosed information.
Yeah.
Urine, dude. My immune system laughs at that. Like if you
My
think,
immune
you
system.
think if I went to NXT with Reed that I was gonna get COVID after that, you are fucking sadly mistaken, bro. 'Cause I'm telling you, the epitome of the bad has been around me, dude. And I promise you that. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
You think your mom's still watching this episode?
Well, I hope she
Yes,
is.
I do.
And
Shout
you know
out
what?
Kim. We love you,
And
Kim.
not for
She
nothing,
is.
shout out Kim, Miss Kim, Mom. She's cool. She's a cool chick, bro.
Yeah.
That's the FaceTime
Super
we should
cool.
do because she would answer the phone. She would actually.
Oh, she
love it.
would.
That's a good one.
What does she
Yeah.
think? What does she think of you? This girl.
Oh, loves her.
Yeah.
We can do that.
She
Think she's a one.
So in the context of what I'll say now, My mom came down and showed up at my house on Wednesday last week.
Yeah.
Didn't tell me she
Out
was
of nowhere.
coming.
Oh no.
Literally told Jess. She talks to her every single day.
Yeah. Oh, it's like that.
It's like
And me
that.
and her saw each other, and I left, and she ended up staying and hanging out with her.
Oh no.
After I went to work
Oh.
and fucking spending the night with her. At the hotel
That's a
room.
wifey, bro. You know, that's
All right,
that's
dude,
deep.
Don't dig the knife.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, here we go. So what happened with this was, for a long time, like she was at work probably like a month and a half. I would, in passing, chop it up and fucking like kind of ask her out, and she'd be, well, I got to do this.
Well, I heard of the Kavorka. I don't want to be involved with that. Which that's honestly exactly what she said.
Don't speak to read.
Seriously,
Don't
exactly
speak to
what
read
she said.
here.
That's what she said?
Context. Stop
It's
talking.
100% true.
Please stop
She
talking.
actually said that.
Yeah, 100%.
Be involved.
100%. Yes, she
She did
did.
say it.
She did say that.
Here's that.
It's real. It's literally real.
The best thing is, after this episode goes
This
out,
is a-
like, it will be real.
It's a
gonna-
square
a thing.
cube of truth in here.
She
So
better be back with me after this, dude.
Oh,
because,
jeez.
maybe.
You're
So,
killing it.
I tried for a long, long time, and I would just, all right, cool. Like, you don't want to go, you don't want to go. Oh, I'm gonna be in Jensen because that's where she's from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be like, I'd fucking go down there just. for
I'd
dinner
go anywhere with you.
Yeah.
So I'd say, like, yes or no, and like, then at the end of it, it was like maybe, and I was like, yo, listen, dude, I'll take a maybe with you any day of the goddamn week, bro. Like, any day of the week, I'll take a maybe. If you say maybe, at least I got a blip of a shot. That's not a
Yeah.
no.
It's like
So-
no.
So I was asking her. I was asking her out on Valentine's Day
Yes, it's
because we
coming.
were both off, and that's when they were doing the first Sunday
yes to the
sessions
Jess.
at 4, October 31st. Anthony Machina. We got Sunday sessions at 4. It's open. Shout out.
Yeah.
Sunset sessions.
So I'm like, hey, like, we're both off this day. It was a Sunday. It's a holiday. Let's do something. I was like, we'll go out to dinner. I was like, bro, like, we can split it. Like, I just want to take that.
take
I'm like,
it,
"No, she wouldn't fucking pay me.
Very
My mother
pro.
would kill me if I fucking let a girl.
Very
pay for a fucking
2021 of
thing."
you.
Shut up. So, no. And then she told me she had a date that day.
Oh.
So, and then like,
Oh yeah, who was that with?
I don't know.
Oh,
So
I think I remember.
Saturday.
I remember.
I think it was
She told me-
Alex Gregory.
She told me it wasn't Alex Gregory. Shout out Alex Gregory though. I like Alex
What's up,
Gregory.
Alex
a lot. So on Friday she told me
Slept
she
with
was
all our
like,
women.
Hey, she goes, I got like plans on Valentine's Day. I said, all right, whatever. Saturday came, but every day I was consistent. I was like, hey, like, what do you do tomorrow? Like, let's do something. And like, think maybe I get a maybe.
And you got it.
I didn't get the maybe.
Well,
I kind of did. Shut the fuck up. Let me tell a story that you can chime in after. Move the microphone this way. So, Saturday comes. We're working together. I go up to her and I'm like, hey, listen, like, we're both off tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day. I know it's Valentine's Day. I don't want to make this weird. We'll
You
go
wanna
out
fuck?
to dinner. No, not fuck.
Okay.
Not fuck.
Okay.
I said, you want to go? I wasn't actually with that, and I wasn't interested with
He
sex.
was not interested in sex at all.
I waited weeks to have sex with her because
Well, you waited 3 days, but she ultimately.
I waited weeks.
It wasn't even your idea for sex. You didn't even want sex. You just wanted the company.
Can I tell a story? Shut up.
I was making sure it's correct.
Shut up. So I asked her on Saturday, I said, hey, tomorrow what are you doing? Well, this guy hasn't texted me yet. I don't know what's going on tomorrow.
I'll just go out with you then.
I don't know what's going on tomorrow. If he doesn't hit me up, I'll go out with you.
Wow, just the opposite of Kavorka situation there. Like, if I can't get this other guy, I'll just go take you then. Like, so not like the Kavorka has ended at this point.
That I wanted to end it.
We wanted to go on record that we wanted to end it though. Both of us wanted it to end. We both wanted it to end because it could only benefit me if it ends too.
So while he had a girlfriend, he just said that. So I'm just saying,
shit.
there you go.
Never mind.
Yeah, we'll cut that one out. Anyway, fuck you, Reed, you piece of shit. Will not touch a microphone at my wedding ever in your life. I promise you that for the record. Stenographer can really bring that one back up. Anyway, so Saturday, she said, well, the guy didn't text me yet. Blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, cool. I got a shot. An hour later, I'm like, give her a shot. I'm like, so what's open tomorrow? Well, guy just texted me back. We're going to go out tomorrow. And I said, fuck. So the rest of the night, I was fucking tight.
Yeah.
Saturday night, Valentine's Day the next day, all these couples are around fucking doing this and that. I'm watching and I'm pursuing, bro. And I've been pursuing for a long time. And I didn't pursue at a point to respect her shit
Correct.
that she was going through. And granted, I was going through my shit too. But like, I fucking wanted that one.
Yeah.
And like bad, like where it was like, hey, I'm not trying to just fuck you on the first day and like be like, all right, cool, like we fucked, like if you like it, you like it, you come back, you don't, like whatever it is. Like if you don't like it, you don't come back, you do, you do.
It's not like
this
a,
one,
like
it was
a
like,
diner or something.
So anyway, you know, the night goes on. We go out. Everybody goes out after work. We're all fucking, you know. I think we were at Spazio. We were dancing, shower Spazio.
man.
On the ones and twos.
Shout out Brady.
Ones and twos. So Adam Lipson on the ones and twos. So next day happens. Go on a bender on fucking Saturday. Fucked up, bro, because I was like shot down Valentine's Day. The girl I wanted to, hoping, because in the beginning she was like, no, he didn't text me, so I thought like I had a glimpse of a chance. And then like at the end of it, she's like, oh no, he texted me back. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
All of a sudden, I wake up the next day, and it's fuck bitches get money. I just picked up a shift today.
That's what she said to you?
Texted me that.
Oh, Jesus.
Verbatim. And I'm like, because we would say that to each other, like joking around, like fuck bitches get money. Like
I
was like,
after,
am I the
no, like
bitch?
at the end of the night, like I'd be like, fuck bitches get money.
She's
Like
talking
I'm
about
putting
you.
this much money on my fucking tips. Like I'm that.
Fuck bitches get
I'm
money.
that
But you had the kabuki at this time.
Yeah.
Yorker. Let the record show, bird law is a real thing.
Birds aren't real.
Pigeons?
This is the craziest episode we'll probably ever
So what
record.
I'm saying is this. So she texted me that. So
We're still on this story. Okay.
So I wake up.
I'm lost too.
Nicky, hang with me.
I'm here.
Nicky, be with me.
Focus up,
Valentine's
Nick.
Day.
Focus up, Nick.
So
We're
this is
still at
Sunday,
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's a
I
2-day
wake
long
up
thing.
super late. I wake up super late. I see that text. I say, fuck, what the fuck happened? How does your date go from shit? Tells me what happened.
Yeah.
I said, okay, she goes to work at Cucina on Sunday that day.
You tongue punch her fuck.
Fart box.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nah.
Okay.
So I show up at Datura because we're doing our thing at 4, Sunset Sessions. At 4 that day, the first one. I show up at 4. It's 9 o'clock at night. I show up. Publix closes at 10 o'clock.
Eating is
next
closed.
door.
PM.
PM. Publix closes at fucking 10 p.m. next to Cucina.
Yeah.
She's there saying, fuck bitches, get money. This guy bailed on me. I'm working. Whatever.
Oh.
All right, bet. This is my opportunity.
A little sexual tension.
So
I think I just remember who the guy was.
So I walk in straight into Datura. Don't even order a drink. I look at Reed. I'm there for like 15 minutes talking to everybody, saying hello. I look at Reed. I go, Reed, I need your keys. He goes, for what? I said, I need to go to Publix. He goes, okay. Hands me the keys. Doesn't say anything left. Go outside. Drive over the bridge. Fucking, it's like 9:30. I'm thinking they're going to close. Flooring. I'm going like 65 miles an hour over the Palm Beach Bridge, which is like,
It's stupid. It's what I call stupid.
oh no, you're dead.
Stupid. Especially in my car now.
You know for
Yeah.
a fact there's a cop sitting at the bottom of the bridge because there's
but
always
I'm
a cop.
going because I'm going to make it now.
Had to be
This is my
done.
only opportunity right now. So I shoot over the bridge, pull into the fucking Publix parking lot like I'm robbing the place. Pull in there, stop the car, Go to jump out. It's like so close because it's like a Jeep fucking fake Wrangler. And fucking I bash my knee on the fucking metal piece. I get out and I'm fucking limping. I'm limping into place. And this is the best part. Limping in the place where people, these old people in Palm Beach are like looking at me. Like,
Hey, he's got to be on bath
I'm
salts.
like, he's fucked, bro.
Yeah.
With the fucking green fucking Gladiator truck. Like, didn't even park in a parking spot. Like, sideways. Like, just pulled in. Go in there.
It's like Bubba with no legs, just
12.
crawling.
Yeah.
Crawling to get a bouquet.
12 white roses. Grab them. Go into Cucina. Leave the truck there. Limp into Cucina.
Yeah.
Back
Just
way.
ditch the truck.
Back
running.
kitchen. Everyone sees me walk in. And mind you, we're not anything at this point. Never kissed me, never nothing.
Yeah.
Asked this girl out a million fucking times.
And you drop white roses in front of
I
her.
walk right behind the
they
bar where she is. There's like 4 women sitting in front of her that are like just been there, like looking at her dinner and everything, blah, blah, blah. And I walk up to her. I give her the fucking roses. I take 2 glasses. I put 2 shots of Jameson. I fucking cheers with her. I take a shot. And I said, that's what you get. And I walk out the door. And I turn around. I walk out. And I leave. I jump back in the truck. I drive back in the Daytona.
Wow.
And fucking these women were literally like, oh my God.
Oh
my. Like,
God.
Tommy Boy, oh my God. Like, was that your boyfriend? She's like, oh my God, no. Like,
Some guy was trying to date me.
And that's just some guy was trying to take me out.
Who is that dude in civilian clothes that just walked
Civilian,
out of the bar and made a drink?
I mean, backwards hat, everything, dude. Like, just walked through it. And she showed up at Daytona for that night, and we danced all night, and we didn't even kiss. I didn't try a goddamn thing.
Are you a
I
good
think
dancer?
she tried. I think she made some moves on you.
Listen.
Am I the dancer? Am I the dancer?
Hey, Chris,
He's
you
the
can
greatest dancer. He's the greatest dancer there
I
was.
wonder why.
Yeah.
He's the greatest dancer.
I know this song. I know this song. Okay,
So what you're saying is the Jameson
So then we went out to a house afterwards.
was the catalyst.
After party.
Yeah.
We went to an after party afterwards. I didn't even try to kiss her. I left. I tried to walk away, and then she asked me a question, brought me back, and then made the first move.
She
Because
made it first
I
a
was
couple
so-
times. I think she got
and listen,
denied.
dude,
I think you
if
denied
you saw
her.
this girl, I have no business.
Yeah, she's
Not
like
even.
she's like a
Yo, Nick, when I
Hawaiian
tell
thing.
You can't cover the spread?
Oh, let's pull her up on Instagram.
Nick, when I tell you, I have
We'll put
zero
her best
chance.
Instagram pictures that Reed picks
yeah.
on the screen right now.
No screens.
I'm gonna pick one.
Jess is going to be flattered how much of this episode has become about her.
She's gonna be really happy, or really pissed.
This can really go both ways.
Yeah, really good. Which is the best part about
sorry,
it.
and
You
I
never know
love
what's
you,
gonna
and
go
I'll
on.
The nature of the Kavorka.
Listen, the Kabaskas.
You know? Girls are game.
Yeah. All right, that's a picture of her right there.
Okay. Wow. Good catch,
one,
Nick.
dude.
Okay. That's a really nice boat, Paige. We're looking at
Paige is his fiance. It's a really nice boat, Paige.
Oh my god.
that weather that day. Oh my lord. Sweet meatballs.
So back to what I was saying.
a
Zero
rum
business
ham.
in that one.
Yeah.
And I have zero in a million
what
years.
nationality is she?
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far into the episode, we really appreciate you. When we were recording at this point, the camera actually overheated and turned off on us. So that's the reason for the quick lapse in footage that you're about to notice. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the episode where when we started recording again. Enjoy.
We were just
No.
equating you to a god level sort of thing
I'm a golden guy.
as a contractor.
I'm like 5 inches hard.
Yeah.
Jerk off in the ocean.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
Two.
So, Reed,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nice.
would you happen
Nice.
to have just a crazy story of Chris?
Well, we could talk about the biker gang situation.
Can you
Which went on for like a while.
can you talk about that?
Yeah, it went on for a little while.
Okay.
So he was dating another girl that works at Kachina. This is the first one. He's dated quite a few. This is the first one at
Big
Kachina.
two.
Was this at the beginning of the
Two is
Kabasa?
one too many, but huh?
Was this at the beginning of the Kabuka?
Well, yeah, no, I would say yeah. Actually, yeah, because this was
The beginning of the kombucha.
Yeah, this doesn't predate the Kavorka beginnings. This is right in the heat of it too.
Okay.
So now he's
Was
dating this
the
girl
heat
who's
of
working
the
over there with him too. Sweet girl, super nice, great, nice, sweet, nice girl. as it progresses, we all hung out, we're all doing our thing. Somehow, I don't really know. Maybe you could speak to this. How we discovered the fact that
I didn't know either.
So it turns out this girl used to date the leader of the most notorious biker gang in the area.
Not the Hells Angels.
Rough dudes. I don't remember their names, but like they're rough dudes. And so this guy.
This is the girl you're going after?
No.
He's already with at that time.
Yeah, he's actually with this girl right now. So he didn't know this. So somehow we discovered it. I honestly don't remember how we figured it out. We figured it out.
You got approached at Monroe's.
Actually, maybe that's how. I think that you were approached by the actual gang.
Exactly.
And then you were like,
you got approached at Monroe's one night.
I think that's a deal breaker for me. If I got a biker gang coming up my head.
You never had the Kavorka.
So what had happened was this. In the beginning of me and her seeing each other, she would say things, and I'd be like, yo, listen, I'm this schmuck kid from New York. Like, I really have no problem with anybody in this city. Nobody in this town. I work here. I go out here. This is where we go. If somebody doesn't like me, they don't like me. And that's not knowing how old the dude was before me.
Or his
affiliation. He was
a
big man.
I'm like, you know what, dude? Fuck it. Like, if that's what it is, it's what it is. Like,
have you seen Fantastic Four?
And that's it.
He was like the guy made out of rocks.
So what happened was, together, back and forth, blah, 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 this and that. Me and Reed one night after work show up at one of our favorite clubs afterwards. Used to be our favorite clubs.
I can still see Reed saying, good luck, bitch, I'm out. And just walk away.
I was honestly about to do that.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah. No, he wasn't about to. He tried to.
Yeah, I tried to.
He tried to.
Well, it's okay. So we pull up to the bar, and the guy, the manager comes out. As we're getting out, I don't even know why. Like, he's like, hey, man, like, you guys
Chris,
can't come
he sees
in.
Me first.
Yeah, he sees Chris in the passenger seat.
Hey, there's 6 guys.
Yo, they're in there right now. They're waiting for you guys.
Oh, no.
And we're like, oh, well, that's
And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not going to go. Retry.
I was about to be like, well, sorry, I'm going in because I'm here now.
He opened the other door. He opened the other door.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, they're here for Chris. Take my car, go somewhere else.
And God rest his soul, Junior. It was Junior. Junior, God rest his soul.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Junior. Like, for real. Who was great. Him and Mario were our fucking saving graces at Monroe's. Like, at that time, where he looked at Reed when he was starting to get out of the car and goes, oh, no, Reed, like, you. Yeah,
he's like, you too. And I was like,
they're waiting for you, too. Like, they know that you guys are together all the time. So we looked at each other, we were like, well, I guess we're not going there. Spear and Rhino it is.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
That's what he did. Facts. So,
but there was a lot of times for that. The guy would come into Datura too a couple times, kind of sit, kind of ominously, sort of, kind of ominous, sort of.
Kim,
shout out Kim, bro. My mom, me and my mom.
It was a weird situation for a while.
And we were on a Sunday. Me and my mom were at Datura, packed Sunday. All of a sudden, dude, we look to the right. These 3 dudes on these vests, bro, come walking up. And my mother already knows the story because I tell my mom everything. My mother's my best friend.
Yeah.
Backtrack. My mother is my best friend, and my little brother is so close to me, 11-year difference. Like, that is my rock.
Yeah.
You know, my mother raised me in a small apartment above my grandfather, single mother, like, you know, got married at 5, married this dude, Chris McDevitt, which
5 years old.
Took the name, and he adopted me from, you know, not being my biological father. Like, I don't know, like, she had me at 20 years old, 19 years old, like, is successful, is the person that raised me, and shout out to her because I would never be in a million years where I am without her.
Oh, she's a solid, strong New York woman.
And not even a New York woman, like, she comes down here and she's loved more than people, and the fact that people down here tell her, like, you know, she'll come into Cucino or Datura and people be like, oh my God, Chris, your son, like, great fucking job. And, like, for her, like, single mothers like that, like, I'm not a professional football player. I'm not, you know, making billions of dollars. Like, I'm this kid from New York and live 1,253 miles away, which is a perfect distance. Shout out to that. But
shout out to the distance between here and New York.
But I give all the credit in the world.
Shout out MapQuest.
Shout out MapQuest. I give all the credit in the world to that woman.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor.
My grandmothers and my mom, they were unbelievable. So me and her were in Datura after the fact that, like, me and that girl broke up. And fucking, this dude rolls up. And she's sitting there like a lioness staring at this guy because he's next to me. And I look to the right and I see him, and he goes, "Oh, what's up, man? How are you?" And he's like, "Can I get you a drink or blah, 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 this and that?" And like the bartender there, like I think it was Morris at the time, it was a Sunday, she was like, "Oh no, he's good. Like they got a drink. Like don't worry about it." Like knew who it was.
Yeah, everybody knew the deal.
And he goes,
we were all in there watching.
And I go, and he goes, "Who is that?" Pointing at my mom. My mom looks young. She's a good looking lady. She's young.
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh, it's my mom." And he goes, "That's not your mom." And she walks around from my left side, from where he is to there, and she goes,
"I'm his fucking mother."
And he goes, "You're not his mom." And she goes,
"I'm his fucking mother."
like a fucking lioness, bro. Like seriously, like on it, bro. My mother's like 5'2", like like little lady, like fucking in it. Like, what's up, bro? Like, buck the fuck up, bro. I guess you quick. I'm from Long Island.
Yeah.
West Nice of New York, shout out. But he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, nice to meet you, this and that." And like, it was a big thing for a while because like.
She got stared him down too. I remember her just looking at him, like just being like, didn't say anything. Was just like,
Just
look,
like,
I know what the fucking deal is. Like,
like, you're not gonna fucking come
look,
in
you're not gonna
and
do
try to
anything
intimidate
here.
us.
Like, I don't know why you're
No
here
chance.
because there's no reason for you to be
No
here.
chance. And 2
And,
minutes later,
you know,
they turn around, they walk out the door, and they left.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was pretty fucking.
And like that's my
was,
mom
you know,
though. Like that's what
we
it
had
is.
encounters of that nature like a few times, like
Really?
until it finally like they were separate. Him and the girl finally separated. Not really even had to do with anything
But we
like
were
that.
separated.
But like,
She was with other people, and I still got heat for it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Because
he,
I'm nice.
he like, you know,
and that's the
yeah.
worst part, bro. I'm the nice one here.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. And I'll be the first one to tell you on the camera, I am a self-saboteur.
Yeah.
And a lot of fucking people, when everything is going fucking great,
The kombucha turns on you.
Forget, not even close. It's just, it comes to the fact it's a mental thing, dude. And like, I watch, as much as I love everything I grew up around, and I grew up from a great family, and I've had a lot of people guide me in the right directions. And like, I was so involved in sports, and my football coaches, and lacrosse, and basketball, and baseball. Every single person was that role model for me when it was just my mom.
Yep.
And
I'm glad I could
would
be that
listen,
for you
I would
too.
I would listen to my coaches more than anybody else because it was like, all right, I see this person 3 hours a day after school, but like, if he fucking said, "Yo, go do this," it was like, I'm not gonna let him down because I'm the starter on this fucking team right now, and it's gonna reflect me in that way. And I love to do this, and I'm gonna do it. It's like being at work. It's as if Ryan or Reed or Tyler or anybody, Kushina, Trish, Ken, anybody there, or Rick looked at me and said, "Hey, dude, fucking do it this way." I'd say, "Fair enough, you got it." Don't go out and smoke cigarettes too much. All right, cool. Like, I get it. Don't fucking speak to drunk fucking assholes like that. Be nice to them, whether they're dicks or not. Just this is the way we want it to go, and I don't want to let them down in that fact. And it's like I try to coach people. Like, I'll be the first person to tell you, I'll give you the best advice in the world. Will I take it? No. But when I see somebody younger than me that's going through the same shit that I was going through growing up, being alone and outside of it and doing my own fucking thing and fucking saying to him like, "Yo man, like I had a million people, maybe not a million, but like a bunch of people tell me when I was going through it the same way you're going through it right now. And if you go this route, it's gonna be better and there's gonna be a road, dude, and you can pick either this way or that way. And 9 times out of 10, your mind's gonna catch you and you're gonna go this way. And talk yourself out of fucking the good advice you're gonna get. And you're gonna grow up one day, 10 years later down the road, like I did when I was fucking 21 and started bartending and was out there. And I'm 31 years old right now. And in the position I am right now, I'm so blessed. I'm so happy to be where I'm at.
Doing what you do.
But there's still times that I sit back and I talk to other people that are very, very close to me, and they're like, "What are you gonna do, bro? Like, what's your end goal?
What's the long-term goal?
What's your
Absolutely,
long-term end goal?" And my long-term end goal is, listen, I started working in restaurants when I was 13 years old. 13 years old, my first busboy job, Il Classico, Massapequa Park, fucking mobster Italian place, little tiny place, little guy named fucking Eddie. He looked like fucking Joe Pesci, like fucking the bishops from fucking Queens would come in. The fucking like big time people would come in, bro. They had the fucking tuxedo jacket. They had 2 guys that ran around, the head servers that would go around, and they had food runners and then busboys, and that's it. And I started at 13 years old bussing tables, and my whole entire life playing sports. Even if I worked 1 day a fucking week, I still fucking went to work on Saturday night after my fucking games on Saturday during football season. I fucking worked. And then during the off season, I would work, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I was leaving as a kid at 14 years old, getting the job because I knew somebody that got me the fucking job in there. 13-year-olds are supposed to be working during that, off the books, making fucking $200 a night as a kid. Like, you're like, all right, cool. And I'm still playing sports and doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Mm-hmm. Got out of fucking school in high school, got a sales job because my mother sells medical and dental supplies. My father sells medical and dental supplies. They're salespeople. I can talk to people. I give all the credit in the world, again, to my mother, the gift of gab. You're a fucking chameleon. You go in there, you learn a little bit about something, you get one fucking conversation with somebody sitting at the bar, you catch one fucking common interest, run with it. It's like door-to-door sales. Open the door real quick. My name's Chris. I'm here on behalf of blah, 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 this and that. This is what I'm selling. And then start a conversation with them. They give you that one little bit. All right, cool, let's go inside and talk about it. And if you let me inside your house, I'm going to sell it to you no matter what. Whether you buy it or not, you're going to sign the paper right then and there. You can back out tomorrow. Fuck it. And that was my thing. But if I did really well with that in fucking negative degree fucking New York and fucking we went to New Jersey, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and we were the #1 sales team in the whole fucking country for what we did. Because you give me that little tiny bit of a fucking opening, and that's probably why these guys like me. That's probably why Kachina likes me. Yeah. That's why they kept me there as a guy. I'm not pretty, dude. Listen, my good looks are gone probably in a year.
I disagree.
You got the Kavorka, though.
Yeah, but it's a Kavorka, but it's a gift of gab, though. And it's a chameleon thing. I can sit there and fucking talk to...
Yeah, the Kavorka doesn't have anything to do with looks, but I'm not saying you're ugly, but...
I can talk to the old couple from fucking Palm Beach that's from Boca, or not Palm Beach, from Boca. That's the old Jewish couple that's, Betty Bush and blah, 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 this and that. But I'll recommend a good wine and I'll bullshit the fucking wine to them. And they won't know him, but they'll take one sip and say, oh man, you're right. And it's like, well, there you go. But I was very lucky to be raised the way I was with the work ethic I was. And that's why leaving the bubble that I'm from to come down here and see what I can build for myself and bring in the people like I have, my friends and the Pete, man, like, you're one of my closest friends, as I say, and like, it's my mother used to tell me when I was a kid, and you go like her, like, show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. Show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. Yeah. And I never got it as a kid. Yeah. And I would have, and listen, my core friends up on Long Island, and most of the people here I've met, a couple of them, they are well off. Union workers, one of them's a politician there, like, great. But I had those dipshit friends, bro. And I had those times where I broke off from my friends after high school, when I was in my college days, just working as a bartender and staying in that bubble and not expanding myself like everybody else was. And she would look at me and say, Chris, you are not doing the right thing here. Yeah. Show me your friends and I'll tell you you are. And I never got it until I moved to fucking Florida. Until I was 1,253 miles away.
Yeah. And you met Reed.
I met Reed. And I met Ryan. I used to think Ryan hated my guts.
Yeah, why did you
Ryan's hard to read.
I know. You want to know why? I'll give you a little spiel.
That's why he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
But why did you think
that's why he's
Why do you think Ryan
hated me?
Why do you... Oh, probably because you kept coming behind the bar.
Yeah, well, not behind the bar. But
or like smoking cigarettes every 15 minutes.
Behind the bar.
No, but I wasn't.
Oh, you ripped darts at work?
I wasn't there.
Behind the
not
bar.
There,
yeah, I guess you weren't working for
Not there.
That was me and Chris's beef the time we worked together.
What?
Chris likes to smoke a lot of
cigarettes. It really wasn't beef.
No, right. It was my only time that I ever had to pull you aside though and be like, Chris, dude, you're making this harder than it needs to be. Like, you're not allowed to smoke cigarettes at 1 a.m. when the bar's 5 deep. Stop making me be the bad guy and tell you to stop smoking cigarettes at 1 a.m. when the bar's 5 deep. Dog.
In my defense, if you walked outside and you saw me, you said, hey, go back inside.
Yeah, in my defense, why the fuck did you ever walk outside knowing you weren't supposed to be there?
Well, I'm not going to say it on the cameras, but...
I know. But again, again, back to the original point.
What did you see?
Yeah,
service?
there was a respect thing.
Did
to
you
the
see
point
service?
Yeah.
Did you see service?
Right. That's usually how I knew to come find you outside because there was
no
one there.
Did you see service for 4 hours and then I could get a glimpse of life outside of that?
Yeah, dude, it's a shitty excuse though, man.
The worst excuse.
So
that just makes no sense.
Ryan. So
why did you think Ryan didn't like it?
I thought Ryan hated me because before Tyler became into the GM position and Ryan went on his excursions to New York.
Excursions.
What? That was like last week.
Oh, well, it was before that too, but like, I'm petrified of Ryan. Scared shitless.
He's a scary
I know,
dude.
look
No,
at
I
him.
swear to God. And I'm gonna tell
anyone
you,
can
like,
see him right now.
I'm
He's
not
just
scared
sitting
of a
over
lot of
there.
people
It's
in
the
this
mustache.
world.
Sitting over there in
No, I'm
the
gonna tell you-
shadows.
Hold on. I'm not gonna tell you I'm scared of a lot of people.
He was born with the Kavorka.
No.
He might. Yeah. Oh, Ryan has Kavorka big time. But he doesn't do anything with it.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
was
good.
doing
He's
that.
good. He's good.
That's the most powerful form.
I know.
Oh,
Seriously,
that's
is
his-
because his
that's his
Kavorka never
swing.
ended. Like
That's the
ours
swing
ended.
right there. That's the one.
His never has ended. It's continued
yeah.
because he hasn't
It's
wasted
in,
any of it.
It's in
I
He's
can
just
see
sitting there
that.
What is it?
accumulating.
I think
What
he got
is
a
it,
blowjob in the front
what
of
is
his front
the
seat of his car
volcanoes?
one
What is the
time.
volcanoes? What's the
That was the only
volcanoes
time he
when
ever
they're not
used it.
dormant?
And I actually think he's
dormant.
dating a girl right now.
He's
so.
dormant. He's dormant. He's dormant. He's dormant. Dormant.
So he technically didn't use the Kavorka there, you know.
So me and
Once
Ryan.
you start dating, you don't have the Kavorka anymore. So he was like, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna use it." Oh, then
Yeah,
throw it
it
away.
doesn't
So.
count anymore.
Doesn't count anymore.
Yeah. So me and Ryan. Back to this. What dormant volcanoes we're talking about?
Jesus.
So Ryan is bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reed is good cop.
Yeah, for sure.
I can get away with the world with Reed. Well, what do you
Well,
mean, bro?
well.
It's cool.
Reed, how do you feel about this, brother?
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
it's
are we
like
doing
that.
here? Now I feel like I'm on the hot seat now.
He's the last of the meat cans. So Ryan, at the end of the day, if Ryan literally looked at me and said, "Chris, don't hold your beer that way when you're standing on the other side of the bar," I'd be like,
Don't hold
"Yep,
your
you got
beer
it."
that way.
And I would put it down and I'd walk
That's
out the
funny.
door and say, "You're right."
Chris,
Sorry.
tell them about St. Patrick's Day.
Oh God.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there is this holiday
St. Patrick's Day.
that I tell every single one of my bosses. The first day of Kachina, I will work every single holiday there is, except for Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm.
I cook on Thanksgiving Day. I cook the bird. It's a tradition I have with Danny Molinaro.
A real bird or a fake bird?
No, turkey, big turkey.
Yeah.
Are turkeys real birds, or do they fall into the category of birds?
No, I
aren't
think
real?
turkeys really don't fly much. I think the
Ostrich?
That probably they're probably real. Pelicans?
FBI surveillance vehicle?
No, that's the pigeons.
Yeah, okay.
That's the CSI.
Where do you draw the line, dude? That's what I want to know.
The little ones like that are overpopulated.
Hawk.
Seagulls,
Offspray.
pigeons, parakeets.
What about the domesticated ones? You know, do you think they're putting
No, I
them in
don't
the
think
pet
it-
store on purpose so they
What
can
is it,
infiltrate our homes?
What are they called? The
Parakeets?
no what's the not the cockatoos, the parrots. What are they called?
Parrots.
But they have the other word for them.
Birds.
Government
What do
drones.
they call this?
Government drones.
I'm on the fifth.
What
I'm
are we
in the
talking
fifth
about?
dimension right now.
He's wrong. Yeah, Nick, you're out of this one, dude.
I
I'm listening to
honestly
all your
think
podcasts. You're usually like
Chris has
writing
been
shit.
running the show for 30 minutes.
I mean,
I
Listen,
think
you want Reed to be a co-host. I think I should be in
Nick.
that.
I think
The
Nick.
voice might fuck y'all up. Anyway, what were we talking about? Ryan Coda. So,
Yeah.
Listen to this.
We're all trying to keep up with what you're talking about.
You cook the bird on
St.
Thanksgiving.
St. Patrick's Day. The only holiday I ask off for, aside from Thanksgiving Day, because I'll work Thanksgiving Eve. I go home on Thanksgiving Eve. I prep the bird, I put it in the oven, 6 a.m.
And this is to clarify. This is what type of bird?
Turkey.
Okay, yeah.
So I do that, 6 a.m., put it in low heat. Then I wake up at noon, and then I put it up a little bit so it really cooks well. Every single job that I have, I say, do not schedule me on St. Patrick's Day. My last name is McDevitt.
Yeah.
I'm a
I thought that was
white,
a Long Island name.
Italian, German, and Irish kid.
Yeah.
Obviously.
My last name is McDevitt.
Like,
Chris
I'm
McDevitt.
McDevitt. I'm obviously from West Side. I live with Irish and Catholic and German, Polish descent, so I need this off.
I do make really good pierogies, but not Polish. Anyway, shout out pierogies, Mrs. T's. Not a sponsor. Anyway, so I say, do not schedule on St. Patrick's Day. Men's Day, Wednesday this year.
Yeah.
Same fucking Patrick's Day.
What are you gonna do, brother?
In, I say, this is gonna be bad.
What time was that?
3 o'clock, I hope.
You opened the bar? We had you open the bar?
Yeah.
That's right.
I tried to get out of it.
Tragic.
I was like, yo, I really think, well, you know, like just.
What were you
come
doing
in,
before?
blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, I was home.
Were you sober?
What did you do the night before?
Oh, sober when you came in.
I was sober. I worked the night before at Kajina.
Oh, sober when you arrived.
Yeah, okay.
Not opposite when you
Then,
left.
from
When you were
4
small.
o'clock or 5 o'clock to like 7 or 8,
Okay.
nobody came in.
All right.
Do you remember that?
What were you doing during that time?
Drinking.
Yeah.
We walked to Roxy's.
What
we
the
had
fuck I
Irish car
thought.
bombs. Jess came because she was staying at fucking Parkline still at that time, but staying in my house, but like had to get some over there. So she's like, walk me over there.
And again, Jess is the woman.
the lady.
Current love
So-
interest.
Got it.
Walked her up there. I stopped at Roxy's. Irish car bombs. Went up there.
This is all while you're on the clock?
We had a bunch of
Promo.
It's a
we had
magical
We had
place.
a bunch. It's a really magical place, dude.
Yeah.
Daytona's a different animal, dude.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
know you said you've never been there.
This was
but
a
you
holiday
need to figure
too.
this
Rare
fucking-
moment.
Yeah.
And
Holiday.
mind
Holiday.
you,
Come
my
to Daytona.
favorite holiday of the whole entire year,
Yeah.
like where I say, do not schedule me this day.
And also Thanksgiving though, right?
No, Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, which is a holiday.
Well, there's only one
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
That's
Well,
defined.
Thanksgiving Eve is the big night.
Oh, for going out, I guess. Yeah.
So Thanksgiving Day is like kind of like a lull because
Yeah.
people with their families. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But shout out Cucino Thanksgiving Day. It's really busy.
Get a turkey.
So I go, I come back. Ryan's working there. He's managing that day because it's Men's Day, Wednesday. Because it's usually me and Tyler and Ryan's managing.
Ryan's a man.
Tyler's managing. I was bartending next to you.
Oh, you were bartending.
Ah, I miss
Oh my god.
So
Get
drunk.
your
You didn't even
fucking
remember
sword
what
straight.
happened.
Do you see that?
So we get,
Yeah.
so we get
All credibility out the window.
Yeah, I
That's why
don't
I'm
even
scared.
know
That's why
who
I'm
was
scared.
there.
Because he remembers everything. It doesn't matter.
I feel like
Yeah.
the story started because Ryan was actually managing it. He wasn't actually
managing. Socks
managing.
at the front door. I'd go home and change my socks at the front door, and go home and change them because of the fact.
Your
good cop,
socks?
bad
Your
cop.
socks?
Like if Ryan caught me outside and was like, "You can't wear white socks and black pants."
Oh, this was a
No.
hypothetical thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So Ryan's bartending next to me, and like I gotta pretty much stay on point at Daytona because
Yes.
I don't work there a lot.
Yeah.
And Ryan's the
And
boss.
this is my time to shine, Chris. Like, come on, do it. And fucking,
That's your inner voice telling you what to do.
I come back after hours of nobody being there and just straight up drinking. And it got to the point where like
Probably jam packed.
someone had told me I had sunglasses on and people at the bar, 2-3 people deep. I'm just taking my time, just pouring drinks. Blah, blah, blah. So Ron
Leisure
walks up to me
stroll.
at one point and he goes, "Hey, you're cut." And I go, "All right, like I'll put my tips in or something like that." He goes, "Don't even fucking do that, just go." I walk around the service bar to where Jess is. I grab her because we're dating at this point. And I look at her and I go, "I'm cut." She goes, "All right, you want to go next door to 4 because 4 is open?" I go, "I need to get as far away out of this place as possible."
I think I'm in trouble.
Hey, yo, where I think I texted you for like 2-3 days straight where I was like, "I am so fucking sorry, dude. Like, so bad. Like, don't pay me. Please don't pay me."
How considerate.
Yeah.
No, and like I said, like, Ryan is the best boss I ever had, and I worked there.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, hold on a
No,
second. If we
well,
rewind
I
the
said
tape
Cucino.
maybe to the beginning of the
No,
episode,
but I said Cucino
there was a
was.
time when I
No,
was the
but-
best boss
but
you
no,
ever had.
Cucino, you were
And
my
I don't
sa-
even remember yelling at you about anything
But
or
Pete-
cutting you like that.
But Pete,
So
you didn't need to. You were my saving grace, Cucino, when the shit was so.
I'm just
debacle.
kidding, dude. I'm just kidding.
No, I get that, but like when it was so debacled at a point where it was just
Bungled.
It wasn't. It was bungled. It was just everything was so up in the air. But when you came in and you and Spencer and like kind of just when Josh was still there too, like just coming in the background, like just being there to help and being there. Ryan, literally any aspect of the job, whether it's the kitchen, it's the bar backs, it's the bar. he will walk behind the bar in shorts and fucking his high socks and low bands.
This turned into a personal attack.
And his anime, I'm gonna get
Where are those high socks right now,
Bring it up. And his anime shirt and fucking throw some fucking shit out. And he claims he makes the best vodka sodas on the land.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out Kettle One. Shout out Kettle One.
Shout out. No, Mom.
Yeah, well, we have to now. Okay, we're legally obligated to. Yeah.
Shout out Kettle One.
Okay, shout out Kettle One.
Like, he is the first person, like you were though, and like, you know, shout out Spencer with his photography, but like, if Spencer got behind the bar, like, if Spencer got
shout out to firing out of control.
If Spencer got behind the bar on a Saturday night, I'd fucking grab him by the shoulders and be like, just stand there, dude. Pete at least could go back there and be like, all right, you want a highbrow Manhattan? I made the menu. Sure, I got it. Like, there you go, I got it. Like, he helped, and it was great. Nick, you've been so quiet, dude. I'm actually kind of curious.
I think that
because every other fucking podcast, you're in it, dude.
I put ecstasy in Nick's face.
You're talking about jerking off on the beach, bro. Who is it?
He's
Evil
rolling.
Longoria walking around, dude. I tell you,
Chris.
Nick is rolling so hard right now. He has no idea what's going on.
You run to the story, man, and you're an amazing storyteller, so I didn't want to cut you off.
Well, what do you think these kids like me around here, bro?
I think you're rolling. I think
Listen.
you have eaten too much ecstasy.
You guys,
Trick, yo, shout out Trick Daddy, Trick lot of kids.
Yeah, the Daiquiri Trap. Shout out to Daiquiri Trap, East on Blue Heron.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but
You can
shout
be a
out.
sponsor if you want to be a sponsor. Then just let us know.
thank you guys for watching, listening.
If you don't,
viewing,
if you want some, you don't forget the Bill Cosby. That's what you gotta get.
See you guys next time.
No, we're not done yet. Are we done?
Is it over
This
yet?
is Christmas Day.
Okay.
This is Chris McDevitt. Peace.
See ya.
We've been here for a little bit. Dude.
What up? You got money?
Yeah.
Nick just wrapped me.
Well, since you wrap it up, is that really it?
It was 2.5 hours, guys.
Nobody's gonna be
We're gonna
listening
hit
to
a
this.
30 one.
There's literally nobody listening still.
I thought we'd get like an outtake.
Something nice that's tinted. And if that little bitch a foreign, that little Nar was in it. And I know them boys talking like all that renting. We'll come and rent it for a minute, bet it cost you a ticket. Tryna double up them racks, dog, that's just how I'm living. Look, exclusive lifestyle, my dog, he been pumping it. Grinding 7 days a week, that young boy hustling. We can slide the bins, slide the euros at a Cullinan. Had these niggas bitches wildin' out on some other shit. We just want the bag, screaming MOB like fuck a bitch. Millennial mindset, tattoos in the podcast. Ask you what you tryna do, but you ain't got the time yet. My dog up 2 hustles, you ain't on your grind yet. Like how I'm still up and ain't get paid for my rhymes yet. I guess it ain't time to sign on that dotted line yet. It's cool, I deal with straight cash, I rarely use a sign check. Really need that rollie for my wrist for the time check. Cause all I'm ever into is getting money and having bomb sex. Look, just for a second, dog, don't take this out of context. Just because I'm short, dog, don't think I got a complex. When you hear my music, I promise you're gonna say I'm next. I know these niggas hating, they gon' treat this like a contest. So I'ma spit them bars that oppress a nigga conscience. Cause one thing's for sure and another's for certain. That I'm in love with the grind and now I'm constantly working. I can't chill till I'm in that triple M with the curtains. Got me fucking up that sack for the days I was hurt. But I still don't trust too many cause these niggas be serpents. Soon as you show a little love, you can see them get nervous. So I'ma treat them like my ops and I'ma roll them up perfect. Yeah. Yeah, bitch, yeah. It's no, nigga.